Ballet, by its very nature, is a very competitive art form. There's a lot of factors that play into a successful dancer's career, and some of those things are beyond their control. You have to be diligent, you have to be hungry, you have to be musical, you have to be committed, you have to work hard, you have to hopefully not get injured. Nobody sits still here. Complacency does not exist at the New York City Ballet. And if it does, it's
New York City Ballet was co-founded in 1948 by choreographer George Balanchine and Lincoln Kirstein, who envisioned a uniquely American aesthetic.
The energy that New York City Ballet has is just like bursting.
We dance to the fullest all the time. We dance quicker than anyone. We jump as big as we can.
You're told a lot when you learn things. Do it as big as you can, and I'll tell you when it's too much.
It's not Balanchine technique, it's an aesthetic. It was his taste. It's what he liked in a dancer.
Balanchine found this balance between feminine and beautiful and sharp and edgy.
Constantly pushing you to be faster and be more musical, just like New York, just like the city, you know.
The ranks in New York City Ballet are apprentices, and then the corps de ballet, soloists, and principal dancers.
The New York City Ballet does not hold auditions. They only take dancers from the School of American Ballet. So if you don't get chosen as an apprentice at the conclusion of your time as a student, there will be no other opportunity for you to ever enter into this New York City Ballet fold.
An apprenticeship here, it's a one-shot deal, because then there's another crop of kids from SAB coming up. You know, it comes and it goes, that moment.
Being an apprentice is stressful because it's right before you get your actual contract with the company. So it's like you're being tested almost every day.
It's just the first lowest rank. You understudy a lot of things. You learn a lot of things. You don't dance as much.
I think the hardest part about being an apprentice is trying to fit in and trying to prove that you're worth being here. When you walk into the studio, you're there to prove something, and you have to always be at your best. You're there to make a point that you want to be here, and you have to be on top of your game all the time.
An apprenticeship proves or disproves whether they're prepared, whether they're ready emotionally, physically, mentally.
This is a moment that I've been building towards since I was 9 years old.
In the past couple years, there have been a few girls who have not gotten their contracts. It just shows you that you never know. Nothing's guaranteed.
If you have been an apprentice for a year and you're not getting a contract, chances are that was your one chance.
From apprenticeship, you get your corps contract.
Corps de ballet is basically the backdrop of the ballet. They're like the finishing touches of the ballet. They are the structure or the base of the company.
When you're in the corps de ballet, if you're senior corps, you're on every night, 2-3 ballets a night.
You kind of go from understudying a lot first to dancing a lot.
The more they push you, that's what we want. We want to be pushed, and we want to see what we're capable of, and we want to get better.
Nobody jumps from corps de ballet to principal. Everybody goes through the ranks, and some pass through the soloist rank and some do not.
I am a soloist dancer, so I dance featured roles, but there's another level as a principal dancer. You're always dancing featured roles.
Soloist was actually the hardest part of my whole career. Just because you are in the middle, you're not like the hot new thing anymore, but you're also not a principal, so it's hard to keep your motivation up.
Being a principal, it is a different feeling. You are treated differently. You are given a greater level of respect in the company, and you also have a little bit more of a say in your own artistic choices. You know, there's a trust when you become a principal dancer.
It puts a little fire under your butt, like, oh, I'm a principal now. I've got to be great every time I go out.
Everybody is staring at you, 24/7 nitpicking at you. You have to kind of up the game for everybody.
And I feel like if you're at a high standard, it kind of brings the high standard of the entire performance.
You just constantly have to keep adapting. There's no time to kind of get comfortable where you are.
Even though I might not be necessarily like a better technician than I was when I was a soloist, I just have like a new confidence and I like believe in myself more.
I don't want to be somebody who pushes you back and like blows your hair back and you go, wow. I want you to sit close and go, wow.
I would like to be a principal, definitely. I watch who Peter watches, I watch who he promotes, I think I know what he likes. But I wonder if there is a place for me as a principal dancer.
There's this saying we have that ballet is woman. The best thing I can do as a partner is to kind of disappear and make sure that everybody in the audience is enjoying our performance.